Alrighty, we're gonna start this YouTube for Friday. This Friday video on Marvel vs. Capcom 4 roster speculation video. Yep, we're off in a great bang. Now, let's get to showing you the roster. Now, I had previously, I'm gonna introduce the first character in the roster. You guessed it, Captain America. Yeah, Sam Wilson. I am introducing Sam Wilson to the Marvel vs. Capcom 4 universe. Yes, he's going to be in the new upcoming Marvel vs. Capcom 4, and I had to say that he would be an amazing character, and he would be a new Captain America with the ability to fly, with multiple different things to do, and he would be awesome. So please check out yes, that would be awesome. So we're gonna move on to the next character, and we're going on to, you guessed it, the male Deadpool. The gunsling grenade holder, the guy with two katanas, the guy Deadpool. He's old. His name was Wade Wilson, and he was in a bad accident, and he's a mutant too, and he has a X factor like Wolverine, with multiple ways of living. But anyway, let's move on to our next character. It is none other than, I know him. You may have heard of him. Doctor Doom. Yep, Doctor Doom. We're gonna see Doctor Doom in a new game because Doctor Doom's got to return. You know, these are all returning characters on the roster so far. And I'm not showing any other characters but these. Okay, so this is a Gambit. Yes, this is Gambit. I know he's kind of blocky looking, but he is Gambit, and I want to get back in this game. Gambit is awesome. The kinetic powers of his cards, allowing himself to use kinetic energy and to transfer kinetic energy into objects like playing cards or his staff, and to be able to shoot them out with ease and with power. He's got a great asset and a great X-Men, and he would be awesome for Marvel vs. Capcom 4. Now, with further ado, the only Ghost Rider that you do not want to stare into his eye, for it is in his eye that he suffers. He used to be a man named. His name was Johnny Blaze, and he was once a man, but now he is a living incarnate of hell, and he drags down anyone who does evil. If you do evil, you do not want to be in his sight, because he will do the penance stare and take you out. Next character on the list, Hulk. Yes, Hulk works very hard. If you hear this, we're gonna increase. Yes, if you can hear the music, I hope you can, and I'll give you a mod. Yes, Hulk will be in the new Marvel vs. Capcom 4, and I will. He's in my roster. The next character, the one and only, the mutant, the magnetic man. You guessed it, Magneto. Here he is, Magneto, in his pixel glory. Magneto has the power. He's one of the most powerful mutants of all time. He has the power to take away metal from one of the most beloved X-Men. You guessed it, Logan. Yep, Weapon X. So he will make his debut again, a returning character for Marvel vs. Capcom. Next character on our list, our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Yep. There he is. And it's all pixel glory. See? All the pixels. Oh my goodness. You see that? See that, bros? Oh yeah, there's Spider-Man. Come on. We're gonna keep on this phone. Where is she? Oh, there she is. It's Storm. We will see Storm and the new return Marvel's Capcom. She's a returning character. The next character returning is, you guessed it, you may know him. His name is Thanos, the Infinity Gauntlet man who is obsessed with death. He is a man who likes snapping his fingers to the rhythm of the beat. Yes, he likes snapping like this. Yes, he likes snapping to the rhythm of the beat like that. And I will tell you, the next character on our list, he is the one and only. And he is the only one and only. Oh, I didn't make maybe someone in a heavy. You guessed it. You may know her. Her name is Thor. And her name is Jane Foster. This woman, as you see this comic book, this is her. She grabs the hammer. And then she turns into the almighty Thor. Yes, I believe that Jane Foster should have her debut and replace the old Thor Odinson. Yes, I believe that's so. And I believe that also Odin's son, give him credit, that he should come back, but as an alternate character of said character, Thor Jane Foster. Now, I will move on to the next character.
Now, you heard Spider-Man. And you probably have already heard of this guy before. He is the one and only. The Deadly.
You don't want to see him. He is poisonous. He is the Venom. The Venom, and his name, he is a.k.a. Eddie Brock. I will also tell you that he is a menace, and he is even more menacing than Spider-Man, because Spider-Man is, as said, a hero, and he is, as said, a villain. And people say anti-hero, he's a villain hero. No hero. He's a villain. And I'll tell you, Venom, he's an awesome character, so he deserves to be in the roster. Next up on our list, we got
the one and only. The one and only.
Weapon X. The one only that can cut the Berserker. The one and only Weapon X Logan, a.k.a. Wolverine. The X-Men's Berserker. The crazy man. The one who rides the motorcycle of getting away from
life as an X-Man.
Now, as I move on, we will move on to
Capcom's
our side
of characters.
The next character
Being in its
glory, Wesker. Albert Wesker, that is his name. And I will tell you, he is a very, very, very mischievous man. He is, as said, one of the most powerful characters in Resident Evil, and one of the most threatening characters that Chris Redfield and Leon Kennedy has fought, and has worked on the side of them, but has now been a traitor, and he needs his debut again, and he needs to have someone to stop this traitor from his evil ways. Now let's move on to the next character. This character is from
Kami. And his name.
Her name is Okami. Akimaru. Yep. Akimaru is his name. And this character needs to see her debut, her returning again. Now, let me move on to our next character. Our next character on our roster is Amingo. Yes, Amigo. Not Amigo. Amigo. Amigo needs to return. He's from Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and he's the original character from that series, from that game, and he needs to return. He was featured as a cameo character in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, on a poster, on a billboard, on one of the stages, but he does need to return, and his debut, he needs to make his rightful return in Marvel vs. Capcom 4, Earth's Greatest Rivals. Now, the next character. Yes, this one's built across the finish line. And her name is none other than Chun-Li. Chun-Li is a lightning kick expert with it's very, very flexible and very, very keen and has the power to kick anyone's butt. And she is the one and only Chun-Li. Now, let's move on to the next character. Now, this character, as you can see, his name is Dante. Dante from Devil May Cry 5. Dante from the Devil May Cry series is a demon. He's a half human, half demon thing, human, and he has the abilities. He can destroy. He is a demon slayer, and he destroys evil. So he needs to make his return in Marvel Capcom 4. Let's move on to the next character who needs to make his return. We have Frank West. Frank West is a character from Dead Rising, and he needs to make his return. Yes, he does. He's been in a lot of the Marvel vs. Capcom series. He's been in 3, and he's been in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and he's also been in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. So he does need to return in this installment that may come out and may not. So we don't know. But he does need to return. The next character on our list that needs to return is someone I personally really like, and it's from the Darkstalker series, and I will show you who that is. It is right here. This character right here. She's in her all pixel glory, and you can't see her face, but it's okay because her name is Hislin. Hislin Cole. And I may butcher that name, but it's okay because we'll move on to the next character who needs to return. This character is called Jada Doma. Jada Doma needs to return in the new Marvel vs. Capcom 4 Earth's Greatest Rivals. He is a great rival, and he's also a villain, and he could play a big role into the story of Marvel vs. Capcom 4. And that is why I would add him. Now, further ado, let's get on to the main character here. Now I would want, and this is something I personally would like to see. I want to see that Mega Man has a prominent role and is one of the most main protagonists of Marvel vs. Capcom 4 story mode. And the reason why is because I planned this, along with this video, a story that could be unfolded from this very day. And it's because of this man, Spider-Man. See, I want to make a team and put up Spider-Man and Mega Man, where both of them are who you start with. You start with Mega Man and you start with Spider-Man, and during this campaign, that you unlock every other character while learning, and while Mega Man and Spider-Man grow into having a better relationship, or teaming up together and fighting off the evil that is lurking around in this town, in the trying to solve the problem with the rift that has opened up from both realms. And unfortunately, they have to go. They have to fight their old nemesis, old nemesis, Dr. Wily, once again. Now, the next character we'll move on to is none other than Morgan Aslan. 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 She needs to make her return in Marvel vs. Capcom 4. And also, let's move on to the one and only Ryu. We see Ryu return in Marvel vs. He's going to return in Marvel vs. Capcom 4. Now, for another returning character, but we changed him up. It used to be a female named Sansan the Third, but now, which is the granddaughter of Sansan the First. So Sansan the First needs to make his rightful debut in a Marvel vs. Capcom game, and I would want him to be in Marvel vs. Capcom 4, the latest entry. So, and also to also add in an alternate character, which is Sansan the Third. So we will still see Sansan the Third, but we'll both have both Sansan the First and Sansan the Third. Next character will be. He's right here. It's Vivo Joe. We need Vivo Joe back in this game. He is a returning character on the roster. He deserves a spot, and he's a really cool looking character, and he deserves to be in the spot. Yep, spotlight. Now let's move on. Let's go back to Capcom, Marvel side. Next, go to the first character on our new character list. His name is Beast. He is a friend to all X-Men, and he's a mutant of all. And he is also an intelligent man who is also a man who, get me right, is a scientist. He's very smart, and also that Beast is really cool, and he deserves to have his debut game be Marvel vs. Capcom 4. Now we'll move on to the next character. We are moving on. The one and only Black Cat. Felicia Hardy. Yeah, Felicia Hardy will be in. Is a character that I would love to have in for Marvel vs. Capcom 4, an homage to Felicia, from Darkstalkers. And I believe that you could also make an alternate costume for Felicia Felicia from Darkstalkers for Felicia Hardy's Black Cat. Alright, let's move on. The next character.
He is cool. He is the one and only Vampire Slayer.
Blade. The Vampire Slayer. The one and only. And he will be able to slay all that is vampires and the evil that is in the mist. Anyone who ever opposes him, who is a demon, he will die. They will die, and they will die. And he is a good guy. He saves the day and gets rid of all the evil in the Marvel universe. Next. The next character on our list is the one and only Daredevil. We need to see him return in this new, we need to see him not return. We need to see him on the roster. He's a newcomer for Marvel vs. Capcom 4. The next character that I will review is a new character, a newcomer that is very shocking. He's a very shocking villain. He is the one and only Electro. He is a man, the one and only, the lightning bolt himself, Electro, and he would be an awesome addition to Marvel vs. Capcom 4. Thank you. Now to our next Marvel vs. Capcom character. Her name is Invisible Woman. She is one of the members of the Fantastic Four. She, of all characters, should be in the roster. She has not been in a Marvel vs. Capcom 4 Marvel vs. Capcom game, and she will be. I would love to see her make it in to Marvel vs. Capcom 4. Thank you. Now, our next character. This character, she'll love her. She's everyone's favorite. Her name is Jubilee. If you ever watched X-Men 97, Jubilee is one of the most popular characters of that show, and she is one of the most popular characters to Gambit. She is actually a really cool character, and she's beloved by X-Men, and also she's beloved by comic book readers alike. So she needs to be Marvel vs. Capcom 4. Earth's greatest rivals. Mightiest rivals. Maybe mightiest. Earth's mightiest rivals. Mighty sounds kind of cool. Now the next character. You may know her. Her name is Kitty Pryde. She has the ability to walk through any wall that she so does please to walk through. She can walk through any wall, and she's really cool. So if you thought you'd be private, she'll look right through that wall and say, nope. And I think she should be in a new Marvel vs. Capcom 4. Next character. We gotta keep him along. Loki. Yes, the one and only. Loki. Loki. Yes, this is Loki. The one and only Loki should return. Or not return, but be a newcomer for Marvel vs. Capcom on the Marvel side. Now the next character. You may have seen him. You may have thought about them once or twice. You may not know who he is. So mysterious. He's a newcomer for Marvel vs. Capcom 4. His name is, you guessed it, Man-Thing. Man-Thing needs to make his debut game on Marvel vs. Capcom 4 because it would be an awesome showdown to see characters dish it out against Man-Thing and see who would win. It would be also to see a match between Hulk and Man-Thing on a fighting game. So yes, Man-Thing needs to be in this game. Now for our next character. You may have seen her. You may even her name is Kamala. Kamala Khan. And her name, she has the powers of both Ant-Man and the power of Mr. Fantastic. She can stretch her limbs and stretch her body in disproportionate sizes. Yes, and become big and large and real tall like Ant-Man. She can also shrink in size into to the size of an ant. So she would be an awesome character to be featured in this game. Now, we're gonna have a next character. You may have seen him. His name is Nightcrawler. He is one of the most famous X-Men to date, and he is one of my favorite X-Men. So I would want to see Nightcrawler make it in. He is a very sleek and mysterious character, and he has the ability to teleport wherever he pleases. So he would be an awesome character, and he would have some awesome moves. Alright, let's move on. Our next character is none of Squirrel Girl from Marvel Rivals or just Squirrel Girl. She'd be an excellent character, and I love to see her make her debut in Marvel Capcom 4. She's a fun character, and she would be cool. Now, our next character. His name is none other than Silver Surfer. He is the Herald of Galactus, and I believe that the Galactus should make his return in Marvel Capcom 4 in the fact that his Herald, the Silver Surfer, goes to Earth and brings the Herald, the one and only cholesterol of masses, the Celestial Galactus, to the planet Earth 616. So, Silver Surfer should be in Marvel vs. Capcom 4. Thank you. Now, for the next character, his name is Franklin Richard, and he is none other than reality warping mastermind, cosmic level hero of the century. In Marvel Comics, he is to date one of, and probably the most powerful character, one of the most powerful characters in Marvel history, and can create realities beyond realities. So his debut would be in this game because he is a reality shifting man. So he would be awesome to include because he would make sense to be able to shift reality into making the Marvel vs. Capcom characters reunite in this new game, Marvel vs. Capcom 4, Earth's greatest heroes. Earth's greatest rivals. Now for our next character. It is on Capcom's side of the roster. Her name. She is a very, very, very bad character, and she has the power poison, and and she slithers like a snake on the ground. Her name is Aki, and she would be awesome to include. She's from Street Fighter 6, and she's a brand new character, and she needs to have her debut game, our next game, be Marvel vs. Capcom 4 for Earth's greatest rivals. Now, our next character.
You may know it. You may know him by this account. You may think about it
once in a while, and you may think that guy with the bald head, with the side hair on the side, this man, Dr. Wily, should be the main antagonist of the Mega Man series. Should be included in Marvel vs. Capcom 4. Yes, he should, because he could be made a great, great asset and a very, very great villain to include in the plot of this said game. And I believe that you could use the Robot Masters in his moveset. So it would be awesome to see the Robot Masters be implemented and be able to see them. I believe the first 6 would be the best to put on with him. So Gutsman, Iceman, Fireman, Electric Man, Bomb Man, and Cut Man should be the robots that he uses for his advantage to win over other characters in the game. I believe there's some other things he could do with supers and hypers and all that other stuff. So please, he would be awesome. And let's move on to our next character. You may not think about this, and you may do because he's a really brand new character, and his game is successful. His name is Ethan Winters, and he needs to make his debut in this game. He's a really cool character. There are things that he could do that are different from the other cast, and also he has with him another character from his series that I do think could be eligible for this game, and is eligible because I say she is. Now the next character, further ado.
You may not think about it. You may not even thought that he was a main character for you. But He's right here in his name.
It's Gene. Yep, Gene. And he has the power of this goddess girl and this goddess who gave him the power to be able to destroy demons. So he is somewhat like Dante, and so that, and he's never been in a debut of any game for Marvel vs. Capcom, and he needs to see the light of day in Marvel vs. Capcom 4. He'll be an awesome addition, and he's from a game called God Hand for the PS2. If you know of that game, it's awesome. I looked at some of it, and it looks cool. Looks really cool. And I think I played it when I was little, but I do not know. So, so if you check it out, he is awesome. His name is Gene from God Hand. Now, our next character. Our next character is Haken from Street Fighter 4. Haken from Street Fighter 4 is a Turkish oil wrestler, and he is awesome, and he slides across the stage, and he is an awesome character, and he deserves to be in this game. He's a red mean machine, and he would be an awesome character, and I think that he would look really cool on the roster. And besides that, there is Hulk also, and I think that he clashes well with Hulk with the red, and I think that he would be awesome. So yes. So the next character, her name is Juri Han, and she is a very deadly person, and what I would not want to be in an alleyway with her. And she's also very nasty. So I would like to see her back. I would like to see her as a newcomer in Marvel vs. Capcom 4. She would be awesome, and I'd like to see her in the new game. Now, we got a new character. Another new character. JP in Street Fighter 6. I love to see him in the game. He's awesome, and he's got a really cool moveset, and he's a cool looking guy. He's an old guy, too. So we need to see some old dudes. So JP, I think JP needs a shot, and he's got one on my list. Now I'm gonna show you the next character. Woman, you don't want to be in her alleyway. You don't want to go to her house. I tell you, don't want to go to her house. This dude went to her house, and it wasn't milk and cookies. It wasn't your old grandma's house. It was a deadly, deadly trap. And I will tell you, do not get into that house. Do not get in the house of Lady Demetria, because she is terrifying, and I would not want to see anyone in her house. And see those claws? She would be a deadly person, and you do not want to see those claws in her ribcage. I tell you, she is from Resident Evil Village, and she would be an awesome character for Marvel vs. Capcom 4. Next character on our list. His name is a legend, the one and only Leon S. Kennedy. He has a partner in crime, Ashley Graham, and they would be a duo together, and she would be able to use her and his moveset. Yep. And let's move on to our next character. He is a mean bass player, and he plays a ripping guitar, and his name is Lord Raptor, and he's from Stalkers. He needs to make his debut in this game because he's awesome looking. He's also a zombie, and he's also a villain, so he'd be amazing as that role. So yeah, he needs to make his debut here. Hey, you may not even know this character, and I don't remember this character either, but I tell you, she should get in this roster because she's awesome, and I do think that we should have a ninja character, and her name is Mei Ling. She's from Red Earth, and if you heard of that series, it's pretty looking cool, and it's pretty cool, and I like the characters in it. There's a lion head guy in there, but I wanted to include her because she is a ninja, and I thought ninjas are cool, so I that's what I did. Now, for our next character. This character, well, his name is Maximo, and he's from the game called Maximo, um, also known as Maximo the. Uh, he's Maximo. He's from he's from the Ghost and Goblin series. From Great, and this song is called Grave Danger. And Maximo should be in the game. Yep, he should. No, for our next character. Let's make our next character again. You may know the song, and I will show the character. He's somewhere over here. Where is he at? Oh, there he is. There he is. His name is Nero, and he needs to be in. He's in from Devil May Cry 5, and he needs to reach. He needs to be in Marvel vs. Capcom 4. He'd be awesome, and I'd like to see him. Now, the next character. You may know this song. You may know the song. It's from this man named Proto Man. Proto Man is a robot created by Dr. Light, and he is a loner. He needs to have a time to shine in a video game, and I think that he should be in the roster of Marvel vs. Capcom 4. Yes, I do. I do believe that he should be in the roster, and he'll be awesome. So please put him in the roster, and listen to his song for a sec. It would put you in a bit of a. Now, we'll move on to our next character.
And Ursula.
You know this character. You may know this character right now. His name.
The one and only Rove, the Wud. He is now a somewhat phenomenon, a somewhat really popular character for the Monster Hunter Wild series, and he is as today. I looked it up. They said that he is their most favorite character, and everyone loves him. So I think Rove the Wud should be, or Rove Wud should be in Marvel vs. Capcom 4 for Monster Hunter, because he is cool, and I do believe the Monster Hunter should be in the game too. But I do believe that he should be in it too because he is very popular right now, and people are really liking him. So I do think that he should make his debut in this game. Oh, let's move on to our next character. You may know him, you may not. He may be a distant past of gaming history. He may even be a character from the 2000th century, but he is a character who has not been in any Marvel vs. Capcom game at all. And he needs to make his debut, as you see him here now. His name is Wayne Holden, and he needs his debut to be Marvel vs. Capcom 4. So please, if you make him a character, Marvel vs. Capcom, please, because he's lonely, and that he would also pose as a character similar into the character Tron Bonne, who was in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and also in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and he would be a character with a mech, so he could use mechs. Yes, he can use mechs in the game, and so that is why. And also, not that's that, because he's really cool, and he has a cool design, and he's the only character in this roster, really, that has a winter theme. So, I think that all that should be accounted to his design, and I think he should be in the roster. He's from Lost Planet, and he's awesome. Alright, next, we'll have to make a character. Let's see. let's get back to the Spider-Man song.
What I love to keep in my locker is my Old Spice Fiji bottle wash scent of palm tree and coconut and 20.
Now, next character.
It's from Marvel.
It's Marvel.
And I think
He
should be more
from Capcom 4. His name is Miles Morales. And I believe that he should be, as they said, a Shoto. He should be like Spider-Man, but more powerful, have the shocking ability, had turning invisible, and being able to swing from web to web. He is Miles Morales and very, very powerful and has the power of the Venom Sting. You do not want to get punched by Venom Sting, and he would also have really cool abilities, being able to jump with the Venom Strike and with the Venom Jump, and be able to do all sorts of different Venom techniques that he knows in both the blue versions and the orange versions. So I do not think that people need to scave off of this character because he has potential and he's an awesome character, and I believe not just an alternate character, but have himself a place in the roster. Because Miles Morales has made himself a debut in one of the best movies of all time, one of my favorite movies, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and that is an awesome movie. All of his things are been awesome, and I would like to see Miles Morales in Marvel Capcom 4.
Well, that is the end and wrapping up my video. I love to see everyone next week for Wednesdays and Fridays for the post.
And I hope everyone have a good day and see ya. Alrighty.
That is my Marvel
Capcom 4 roster speculation video. Signing off. Bye bye.